Hey everyone, I'm here today to show you what's in my bedside table. I've seen a few of these videos online and I thought it was pretty cool, so I just wanted to show you what I have. So here we go. So I have typical items on my nightstand. Of course, I have a lamp and my water bottle beside me, and then I also have some personal items. The first thing I have is a picture of my grandfather. If you watched my Get to Know Me video, you know that he was a big influence on my life. I just have a picture beside me just to remind me of all the amazing times and all the great things that he taught me, how much love he had for me and how much love I had for him, so that's why I keep it beside me. The next thing is my figurine of the Little Prince. This is a pretty funny thing to have on your nightstand, but I have it for a couple of reasons. One, I guess it reminds me of my youth. I used to be called the Little Prince, and you know, it just brings back those primary memories when I was a kid. And then also reminds me of that beautiful quote in the book that says, "It is only with the heart that one sees rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye." It kind of just reminds me also to be like childlike and see wonder in the world. On my table, I also have a book, A Year with Rumi, daily readings, and some decorative pieces on top. That's where I also put my wedding ring. Today is August 8th, and let's see what the poem says. It's called Lion of the Heart. You that come to birth and bring the mysteries, your voice thunder makes us very happy. Roar, Lion of the Heart, and tear me open. So I bought a necklace when Adriana was born. It says, there's this girl, she stole my heart, she calls me daddy. And you can see there's a piece of a heart that's missing, so it's a two-part necklace. I have this part, and then she has the one where it's the heart. I'm not a big jewelry fan, so I actually don't wear it. That's why it's just hanging here. And you know, Adriana is too young to wear the heart, but this will definitely be a great keepsake for me in the future when she is out and about in the world and I'm looking at the pictures of her when she was a little baby and possibly tearing up because of all those amazing memories that I have of her. The next thing I have on my table is this question answer day book. So it's basically 365 questions with 5 years of answers. So it's cool because you get to write an answer every year, and then after 5 years you look back at all the answers and see how your life has changed. And so let's see, what is today's question. Today's question is, do you make enough money? Ooh, okay, let's see what I'm gonna answer tonight. That's gonna be great. So that's what's on top of my table. Now let's take a look at what's inside the drawer. So there you go, you got some typical items, you know, tissue box, a book, a pen, and some other things that I'd like to share with you. So first thing is my alarm clock. I actually use this alarm clock rather than my phone. You know, phones and all the electronics, they have their own magnetic field, they drain energy, and the bedroom is supposed to be for re-energizing yourself, rejuvenating yourself, and so I don't want to have any electronics in the bedroom, so I use this as my alarm clock. It's great because it's a vibrating alarm clock. I would have gotten the gray color to match my water bottle, but it actually matches my sleep mask. I was the groomsman at one of my friend's weddings, so he got all the groomsmen funny gifts, and this is one of the funny gifts. It's actually very soft. I think it was from the dollar store, and it's actually really soft. I got a nice one online, and it's not as good as this one, so I just keep this one in my bedside table. Layla usually goes to bed a little later than me, so her nightstand light is on, and I won't be able to sleep if it's on, so I would just wear this. And I also wear earplugs, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. The birds are chirping like crazy in the back, and I can hear them. They wake me up. I'm a light sleeper. Once I get into my cycles, I'm a good sleeper, but between my cycles, I'm very light, and I'll wake up really easily, so I wear earplugs. I also have a book. So right now, I'm reading Find Balance by Rohinton, Mistry. It's a fantastic book. It's with the kids. It's really tough for me to get through the book, but I'm working on it. I think I'm about a third of the way through, and I just like to read something at night before I go to sleep. I usually get through like a page or two before I actually pass out, so this will take me about another year or so to finish. So another item I have is a notepad. I carry this with me all the time, and I write down cool things that I encounter, you know, quotes or you know, sometimes I'll listen to a podcast and I just want to write down ideas that I'm hearing. Giraffes have the biggest heart of all land animals. Cool. So I found that cool and I wrote it down. So during the winter time, Layla keeps the window open, and so I have a nightcap. I'll put it on and you guys can see what I look like. I have a shaved head, and especially when I freshly shave my head, it gets really cold, and so I need a nightcap, and Layla found this one for me and bought it. And this is me with my nightcap on, and so I will be sleeping with it to keep my head warm on those cold winter nights. The next thing I have is a few gifts from Layla, actually. So the first one is love coupons. It's like a birthday gift that she gave me. And this one is good for 1 back scratch. Okay, let's see, what's the next one? Good for 1 free lazy day. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon with 202. So the second gift I have from Layla is a book that she gave me. It's called What I Love About Dimitri by Layla. And it's just a bunch of statements, and she's filled in the blanks of what she loves about me, which is really sweet. I think, you know, this one says, I believe the world needs your unique heart and point of view. And it's really cute, and I love it. We take a look at it once in a while to remind ourselves of, you know, the love that we have in our relationship, and where it's come and where it's going. And you know, it's really important to work on your relationship. You know, when you have kids, it's really easy to focus all your energy on the kids. You definitely always have to work on your relationship, build communication, build love, build more understanding. That's the foundation of the home, and that's the way you build the dream that you want of what is your family. The last thing I have is affirmations, and so I've written my whole bunch of affirmations on cue cards here, and I take it a little step further, and I actually also coupled it with visualization. So I have pictures of things that I want. So, you know, one thing I'm working on is writing a children's book. So I have a New York Times bestseller children's book list from New York Times, and I put my book on the front there. Also have, you know, other things like, you know, having success in the stock market, you know, pledging 1% of my income and time for charity, stuff like that. So I think it's really powerful to couple your affirmations with visualizations, especially if you're not a visual person. But I definitely look at the pictures as often as I can to remind myself of what exactly I want and what I want out of this life. The other 2 drawers are basically just storage. So, you know, store some shorts in there, and then over here I've got you know, socks and Layla's trophy skin. So that's it. That's what's inside my bedside table. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.